Hello everyone, my name is Otaku Scott and I am joined by Vince.
What up?
Today we are doing a StarCraft 2 cast between dSeleCT and mTwDIMAGA. Know how to pronounce his name this time, unlike the last cast. Now, it's going to be a TVZ matchup on Tal'Darim Altar. This is a what I believe is a 2-series game, maybe it's a 3-series. I've managed to find another replay and we'll be doing that one after. But this is the first game. So we're just going to see what these players are up to.
From the looks of it, I think at the moment dMTwDIMAGA is just going for a standard opening, setting out that Overlord in the right direction. Lucky him. And so far I don't see anything crazy at the moment.
It looks like we're going to be seeing from dSeleCT a wall off towards his... Actually, no, right at his main base, and not at his expansion. I guess this ramp's a little too big to do that. So looks like we got a scout coming from dMTwDIMAGA.
In the wrong direction, sadly.
Yes, but he has the
Overlord
going the right way. He's got a second one going out there too. Yeah, so it looks like there's not going to be any cheese coming from either of these players. Standard openers for both.
I think dSeleCT would have been better walling off somewhat at the ramp. That way he would have an easier time securing the second. Well, the exfil, in my opinion.
But it all depends on the builds that each player's going. Because I mean, we can already see the hatch going down
yeah,
for
this
dMTwDIMAGA.
looks pretty standard.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for very macro builds. But that's hard to say at this point. Unless we see dMTwDIMAGA going for another hatch, we won't know. Yeah,
We got that first Marine.
Neither player has been scouted yet, and looks like dMTwDIMAGA is going to be scouting down here to believe that this might be the base, but realizes it's not. And then the other SCV he saw was just scouting there too.
Overlord's about to run into the base. He realizes that, makes him stop at a certain point, so it's not exposed.
Yeah, he's gonna put him over in this area up here, which is actually completely invisible to the player that is here. If we check select vision, he can't see it.
Ah, he just got a glimpse of it. He got a little glimpse if he was looking.
Oh yeah, tiny little glimpse. Looks like we have the factory going down, along with a reactor being attached to the barracks.
At the moment, dSeleCT still has no idea where dMTwDIMAGA is. Well, he does it now, but he hasn't scouted it.
Yeah, his SCV is now just approaching the expansion, and he's gonna see that it's already up, but not yet saturated.
He found it.
Yep, he found it. It's not yet saturated. Now, if he comes up here, he's going to see that dMTwDIMAGA doesn't have a second gas up quite yet. So that's going to tell him a bit of information. We don't exactly know where this is going. But he might be going for a more mineral-heavy build. And we got the expansion going down for dSeleCT. So, doesn't look like anything is happening yet. There's not going to be any all-in pushes from either. This SCV is retreating here, and these Marines are going to stop that Zergling.
So close. So
but
close.
He actually had his SCV set to select a mineral, allowing the SCV to phase through his own two Marines. If he did not, then he would have lost it.
I think just about everyone knows that trick by now, but if you don't, now you do.
This is a pretty good wall in here. Considering Terran, they're the easiest to wall in for, considering they have that.
You can just
the
build
supply depot
stuff.
You can just lower it, as opposed to any other race where you actually will. If you want to wall in, you'd have to leave a gap. And but the thing is, Zerg typically they don't have to wall in because they normally will have the queen sitting at their hatchery. Each hatchery has a queen, always.
Oh, we got some Hellions. Want to do some damage, but they got that pesky spine crawler just sitting there.
Where's the? Oh yeah, he's got let's see, 4.
I really like that spine crawler placement. It covers just about every entrance.
Yeah. So it looks like these Hellions aren't going to be able to get anywhere.
Yeah, well, what he is doing is delaying expos and denying creep spread. So that itself is a victory. I feel like every Terran does this.
Almost every Terran of the higher levels will do this against in a TVZ matchup.
Get that queen out of there.
Queen gets out, no problem. So it looks like he's going to try and... he's slipping them into the main. Here we go. Oh, shit. He gets intercepted by the Zerglings.
Well, I want to know what I want to see more from Terran. More like crazy Reaper builds, because Reapers are badass, but no one uses them.
Well, that's because they're just not that strong. And
they are in the early game, and that's it.
Yeah, that's the only time that they're really useful.
I don't know.
Oh, looks like he's denying that creep spread there. Exactly what you were saying it was for. No, he does. He gets it.
He just barely got that. Yeah, you see, if you do my build in 4v4s and you go Mass Reaper, you can literally two-shot a Nexus once you have, like, 50.
Well, with that many Reapers, yes.
So more Terrans should do that in 1v1s. Think of how much skill that would need.
The thing is that's a lot of...
That.
It's like an all-in play, kind of.
It is, but it is more of an all-in, but if it worked... I think it'd be something very nice to see from the standard Terran builds. I think it'd be a nice change of pace.
It'd be something that people would have to try and experiment with, and then when they see if it works, or until people come up with a counter, people will be using it.
Yep.
I mean, the Void Ray strategy for Protoss was used a lot, the Void Ray Rush, until people realized that Hydras or Thors can easily take care of those.
Wow, these Hellions are being so pesky. Like...
let's see if he's going for that.
I would have planted another creep tumor
Doesn't
right
look
there
like he's
while they
going
were
for the
away.
Blue Flame upgrade.
In the production tab, we can see he's going for a starport and 1-1 and 2 more barracks. Oh, got that siege tank.
Siege tanks. All right, he got the siege tank.
Wow, we missed the Spire being built. How did that happen?
Oh yeah, must have been paying too much attention to the Hellions. It looks like these mutas are going to be flying in, and there's nothing. Oh no, there's my bad.
A missile turret.
There's a missile turret, but then there's a handful of Marines here. That would probably be enough to deter them. He doesn't want to risk losing any at this point. But these Hellions.
Yeah, the Hellions are not going to be too much of a threat now.
No, there's the Hellions with only 6 of them, and they can't attack air, so.
I hope they can't attack air.
No, they can't.
That's a good thing. But yeah, according to the income tab, dMTDIMAGA is quite a bit behind. He's even behind on harvesters. And he's competing...
Actually, dMTDIMAGA is behind despite being the Zerg. This is odd for a Zerg player.
He was contained for like 6 minutes.
That is true. And here we go. Double expansion for dMTDIMAGA.
Yeah, on an income, he's like 500 minerals a minute behind. That is not something you want as Zerg against Terran.
But he will be compensating that by going with the 2 builds, and you can see that dSeleCT is going for his own 3rd expansion. He's going to transfer over some SCVs to help saturate that. So right now we can see that...
Wow, he's walling in his ramp. Wow, Turtle King right here.
But to be honest, you can never be too safe.
I would like to see a Nidus network. That would show that wall who's boss.
Yeah, you just need a little vision in the back of the base there, and bada boom, you got a Nidus network.
And dMTDIMAGA is expanding again.
Oh really?
To the top right.
That's a bold move.
He's making 30 drones. He just made 30 drones. Holy shit. Wow. He's really trying to catch up.
Yeah, but look how far behind he is right now, so you can see it's necessary. There hasn't been any harassment towards dSeleCT.
Yeah, I think
whole game. Look, dMTDIMAGA's just fallen behind. Look at me checking the production, the army supply. I apologize.
He's doing pretty good regarding upgrades, though. He's keeping that up to tab.
True, but typically in ZVT, isn't the Zerg supposed to just want to try and get as many units as they can?
Yeah, but upgrades are ridiculous if you get them as Zerg with a high army. You get some 3/3 roaches with speed and burrow, the enemy's done.
So it looks like, dMAGA is now finally surpassing. And he's starting to favor in the income tab.
Yes.
But with 5 bases, 4 mining bases.
I hope you're surpassing with that many mining bases.
Yeah, he has 4 mining bases, and the 5th one is he's training some drones there. Most likely going to get a queen out there, transfer a queen over. But he needs to be working on his creep highway. But then again, remember, it was being heavily...
those Hellions,
And
dMAGA, he hasn't really gone ahead in supply at all. He's actually behind. He hasn't really had a boost this whole game. I know.
Not a good game for dMAGA. But he does have the vision. He has the vision, so he knows what's coming.
Yeah, but he also now has an infestor pit.
Looks like we have movement by select. He's throwing down those scans, the comsats if you're a StarCraft 1 player, to throw them down to check for baneling landmines.
Oh, I love those.
Baneling landmines, guys. Those things are deadly if not taken care of.
And there goes all that hard work spreading that creep.
Just scanning it to get rid of it.
Yep.
It's going to be gone in a matter of seconds.
dMAGA needs to set up some sort of flank, because if he just bum rushes his head on, he's going to get creamed. Like, he needs to set up a flank.
Looks like we have a drop over here at the 5th expansion.
And
he cleaned it up. But yeah, there's a Muta flank over here with a Zergling and Banelings!
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at dMAGA. dMAGA's just going to clean this up.
Oh, shit.
But
you need to send in those Banelings, dMAGA. Aw.
He's being careful with those Banelings, but those...
Yeah. And Hive Tech is almost done for dMAGA.
As you can see, he wiped out pretty much most of that army, but it's still favoring Select right now.
That is true.
So this base over here...
Oh, dMAGA working on crack upgrade for Lings. He's working on it.
Oh, Zergling speed?
Yeah, along with 3/3 for melee. And dude, these Zerglings are going to be ridiculous to kill. They get 3/3 and crack upgrade. It's never fun for anyone when Zerglings are on crack.
Except for the Zerg player.
Well, it's fun for them.
It looks like he's splitting up his army. This is a great split. This is what you want to do to prevent Banelings. Split up your army. The Banelings cannot kill all of your guys in that situation.
I think that's common sense.
But not everybody knows that. Not everybody thinks to split them up. People just think to make them run away. But splitting is also fairly difficult.
Yeah, well, I don't know else it's difficult running. Nah, not really.
Now, splitting your units, appropriately or fast enough is difficult, right? If you're given the time, you can do it, but not everyone can do it that fast. So it looks like this hatchery, no, it will fall. But this is going to get cleaned up by the Banelings and the Zerglings. This is going to get totally decimated right here.
Oh, snap, son. Ultras are on the way.
You're just going to clean out these medevacs. Let's see, anything else going on? A Thor.
Thor's
Click
here.
me! Something like that. Anyways, we got this whole just decimation coming here.
Yeah, but Ultras are on the way along with 3/3 and crack upgrade is
done. And dMAGA has now taken the favor in the supply.
He's expanding to the top right position.
Yeah, I see that. Looks like right now, well, there go the Ultras. Looks like dMAGA was just waiting for the perfect strike moment by getting all his upgrades.
Dude. Okay. Select has started making Marauders. He just knew that Ultras were on the way somehow.
He might have. He might have had an idea that they were coming.
A hunch. And his main base is now completely mined out. He needs to move those drones somewhere.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna move them in just a sec. There we go.
And he's finally getting infestors despite having that pit for so much time.
Looks like he's gonna save this hatch here. So another double expansion here. But we can see the fourth is up and running, saturated for select. And now favoring selected supply. Again, looks like he's going for a massive Marine Marauder siege tank.
Gotta get that standard bio ball plus hint of mech.
Yep. Well,
I feel like
Terran,
they do this too much. I want to see some crazy shit from Terran.
But really, Terran is just so standard. There isn't actually much crazy shit.
There is when you're creative with it.
So it looks like this drop.
Big engagement.
This drop is going to be spotted by dMTDIMAGA with all of his Overlord placement, well placed to prevent any sort of.
Yeah, there's a drop, but Select is also getting pushed back to his main from all these ultras and cracklings.
Yeah, this is gonna.
Ah, fungal! God damn it! He could have had that. And he's forced to run away into the second expo. Dude, 3-3 ultras. Why bother trying?
Yeah, that's looking like 3-3 to me. But he's got a sizable army. He should be able to deal with it. Looking like he's forcing them to back up right over here.
These ultras need to find their way back home.
And this expansion's been taken down. These ultras, there's a possibility they could get taken out. They do have burrow, though.
Yeah, if only they can move well burrowed.
And the only units that can do that, I believe, are the roaches and infestors. If I'm not mistaken. With a unit as powerful as the Ultra, I don't think it needs to be able to burrow. So it looks like we're going to get some kind of counter push here.
Oh, he's pushing up, and he does not look happy.
Taking out this creep spread. We got, looks like Banelings on the way. Zerglings and Ultra. So he's going to be pushing over here.
Wow, that
Right, we got the
saved
major
a lot of
engagement going on here.
Oh, we got a drop on the top expo while this is all happening.
So looks like Select is going to clean this up. Oh, Baneling hits, but not enough to take care of it. Then Ultra's probably going to get away. Looks like instead of focusing it down, he's just going to take care of the Spine Crawler. Takes out that Infestor right away just as it spawns.
And in the bottom right, Select is expanding. But that Overlord is just out of place for dMTDIMAGA to not spot it.
Haha. Well placed.
Wow, all those drones just got decimated. dMTDIMAGA was like, just die, drones.
Oh yeah.
And now dropping the main base, along with reinforcements coming from mid-map. This is not a good position for dMTDIMAGA at all.
Taking out just all the drones everywhere.
It's not like there were drones in the main.
Not in the main, but in the other push. This looks like it's going to be a GG unless he can clear out all the remaining units.
Oh, come on, Ultra, kill all these SCVs.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
No, I'm not. Wow, that fungal almost took out that bio ball. Yeah,
Okay, so around the same. So
We got this 2-man infantry about to attack. No, they're just running. They're gonna attack this hatchery at the right. This 2-man infantry. They have like 2 health each. dMAGA's not doing anything about this. There we go. And there's a push at the front, and I honestly think we're gonna see a GG pretty soon. He's he's over 100 supply. Yep, there it is.
Yep. Looking
GG.
like a GG after our last battle. You are faster than me. I haven't gotten to the GG yet. Timing must be a little different. There it is. That's the game.
There we go.
Thanks for tuning in. This was the first game. We're gonna move on to the second one. The first one.
Whoa.
The first one goes to Select. I don't know if it's if D is a team name or his name is dSeleCT.
I think it's Dignitas.
It's Dignitas, so it's Select.
I'm pretty sure it's Dignitas. Like,
yeah, then it's dMAGA there. So dMAGA losing that one. He had kind of a run. He was behind in the supply the whole time. He favored more the tech-based army, but it really didn't matter when he just got attacked on all those flanks. Anyways, that's it for now.
well, time to go into game number 2.
Game number 2.